discussion, we were talking about sustainable development goals. We have had 2 sessions in the past. I'll explain to as we go down. We'll be doing some activities, and in the end, I'll explain to you what is sustainable development goals. Alicia, have we met before? No. Okay, I'm meeting Alicia also for the first time. Alicia, where are you from?
India.
India. India from where? Mumbai. Great. Ishana, which part of Japan are you from?
Live in Japan. Kawasaki.
Kawasaki. All right. So how do you greet in Japan, Ishana? How do you say hello in Japan? Japanese.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Okay, all right. So Ishana is going to teach us Japanese now. All right. Okay, so I was talking to you all about the sustainable development goals, isn't it? So whenever I talk, I will keep telling you about these goals. So try to remember when I mention these goals. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to present my screen to you. We'll have a lot of activities today. So if you can have a pen and a paper, it would be great. Will you have a pen and a paper nearby? I will not ask you to show your handwriting to me because I understand I have a very bad handwriting, so I understand. So everybody is ready? Yeah? All right. So I'm going to present my screen to you all. Just let me know if you can see it clearly. You can see it clearly, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you see there are 2 logos there, on the left and the right? So one talks about goal number 4, one talks about goal number 13. Now I'm repeating this, that we have 17 goals in the United Nations, and these 17 goals are based on everything that happens around our life. Okay, so today our focus is majorly on quality education and climate action. All right. Let's proceed. I'm going to ask you a very simple question. What does learning mean to you? You hear these words, no? Learning. Mommy says learn, daddy says learn, the neighbor says learn, everybody says you to learn, right? So what does learning mean to you? Write in 2-3 sentences, and then I'll ask you to share. Start. All right. Time's up. We'll go one by one, or we'll play a game, and I'll tell you something, and only that person will tell me. All right. If all of you can turn your video on, I can play this game better. All right. I think Aral is not here. Arnav is not here. Hey Aral, where are you from?
Mom, I am here.
Ma'am, I'm from MP, India.
All right.
Ma'am, I'm in Japan. I am in Japan now.
You're in Japan now. Which part of Japan are you from, Aral?
In Yokohama.
Yokohama. Great. Okay, so Aral, we were writing an answer to a question which said, what does learning mean to you? So, you know what is learning, right? Learning. If we keep learning.
Yes, ma'am.
So the question is, what does learning mean to you? I'm going to ask everybody by playing a little game. And so are you all ready? Okay. So anybody having a red pencil? Anybody's having a red pencil? No? So, Alicia has a red pencil. Okay, Alicia, you go first. What does learning mean to you?
Learning to me means Finding out something new.
Great. Interesting. So I'm going to save that answer. Learning means finding something new. Okay, so I should write somewhere, no? Okay, so Alicia says learning means finding something new. Anybody has a black shoe? Oh, there goes Alicia again. Anybody else has a black shoe?
It's
No.
outside.
Anybody has a window on the left side? Oh, there Sonal has a black shoe. Okay, Sonal, you go next.
Yeah, I have nothing. I don't have a window also.
Okay, Sonal, what does learning mean to you? Sonal, are you ready? Yeah, go ahead. Sonal, can you hear me? Yeah, what does learning mean to you? Anything. You can say anything in this world. This world is too big, Sonal. You can say anything that comes to your mind. I won't mind. Go ahead.
Writing.
Huh? Writing. Okay, great. I accept your answer. See. So Sonal says learning is writing. All right. Next, anybody who took bath in the morning? All busted. Mitransh, you had bath? Okay. Alicia is going. I mean, she's raising hands for everything. Anybody, any,
So is Sonal.
anybody who likes to do their classes by lying down?
I hate doing that.
You hate
Sorry,
it.
ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
I said anybody who likes to do their classes by lying down on the bed or anything. No?
Ma'am, we cannot even do because we use laptops.
You can keep your laptop on the bed and you can lie down. What's the big deal?
And it's not good. It
That's
becomes
what.
so heat that we cannot even sleep that time. At
Exactly.
the night.
Okay, anybody who has a pink bed sheet? Sonal has. I got others are not
Ma'am, this is not my bedroom.
This is not your bedroom. Any pink bed sheet in the house? That person can go now. Answer.
No, ma'am.
No? Alicia again raises her hand. Okay.
My camera's turned off, but even I have it in the room.
Okay.
Like, that's pretty much how it is.
Is that Arnav? Okay, Arnav. What's
Yes.
learning to you? What is learning to you? Go ahead.
Learning always means to me that it's just something fun that you can do to spend your time around, and it's always helpful. Like wherever you see, learning is always helpful.
Okay, Arnav says learning is fun. Can I just freeze to that? Learning is fun? All right. Anybody in a white
Yes,
t-shirt?
ma'am.
White t-shirt. Aral, you go next.
I think that learning is knowing about something new and writing.
Knowing about something new and writing. All right, great. Okay. Anybody with open hair right now?
Ma'am,
Darshika,
boys.
boys have open hair all the time. This is not fair. Okay, Darshika, go next. Darshika, I think your video is frozen.
My video is frozen.
Yeah. Darshika, go next. What is learning to you?
For me, learning means like educating yourself.
Educating yourself is learning. Okay. Arav also has no, not Arav. Mitransh also has open hair, so we'll give this to him. Yes, Mitransh.
Thank God.
As you cannot tie your hair, so we will give this to you.
Ma'am, learning is very important for everybody, and without learning, we cannot speak anything properly.
Very important. Okay, I'm just going to freeze to very important. Okay. Anybody? Ishana. Ishana is the only one left out. Ishana, what's learning to you? What does learning mean to you?
To learn something new.
Learn something new is learning for you. Okay. Have we? Has everybody spoken already, or have we left anybody? I think all of us spoke. So see, now, like you all have, no, I mean, there are 7 people here, and all of you have such different opinion on learning, right? Somebody, it's something new. For some of you, it's writing. For some of you, it's both. So some of you think learning as a skill. Some of you are seeing learning as exploring something. Getting some knowledge. That that is what when you say learning something new. So, but uh, learning is a very, very broad term. For each one of us, learning might mean different. But don't we all try every day to learn something new? Don't we try every day? Our parents are, letting us, join this class or that class because they want the best from, the best for you, isn't it? So, so that's how even the United Nation has come with this goal, which is goal number 4, which is quality education, which says that everybody in the world should have access to quality education. All right, that's goal number 4. Now, again, I have a question for you. I'm just going to show a short clip. Okay, I'm going to show you a short clip on quality education now, and then I'm going to ask you a couple of things. So let me add a link. Mm,
Are you sharing it?
now I'm sharing. You all can go on mute. I'll also go on mute so that you can hear. All right. So now I'm going to ask you, what did you understand by climate activism? You saw, you know, both of them speaking, and now it's your turn. You tell me what's your understanding of climate activism, and if it will be great if you answered a couple of things about quality education to me before. If you can couple both of these together and tell me learning and climate, how do you see a relation? So this is my second question. The first question is, what did you understand? Just one person can answer me. What is this climate activism that we're talking about? Anybody can say that. Yes, Mitransh?
Ma'am, sorry, but what did you said?
I asked you, see, you saw 2 people talking, right? So what is climate? What did you understand? What is climate activism or climate advocate? Who are these people? What are they doing?
They are making they are giving knowledge to everybody what is happening, and they are also helping uh, to mm, to solve the crisis. Like anybody who is in problem, they will go and help them.
Yeah, the next person can go on. Ishana,
Mama, Darshika, and Sonal.
Darshika, Sonal, right? Darshika, Sonal, Ishana, it's your turn. You can keep talking. It's a discussion. I am not talking in between. You guys are talking. I'm just listening. All right. So you can talk about the question. You are sure you know the question, right?
Yes.
So go ahead.
So it's good to learn about the climate and environmental crisis because, like, it's if you learn about it, if like a cyclone or some sort of crisis happens to you, you will know how to like deal with it and what to do. You can space it.
Sonal, there is some disturbance. Your voice is not very clear. Can anybody else hear it?
No,
No.
ma'am.
Yeah, so there is some disturbance. So can you keep your maybe mic properly? Or if your voice is not clear and if you're comfortable, you can type as well. All right. Uh, Ishana, you spoke about it? Okay, Ishana, go next.
We should take care of our environment and we should keep plants in our home.
Sonal, you want to try speaking again or you're typing?
I'm typing.
You're typing?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll see after you finish. You typed already? All right. I see that again. The second team also talked about the crisis. Basically, you're talking about how to you should know so that you can prevent from it goes further to a crisis situation. So you're talking about creating an awareness or knowing it beforehand. That's what you all said. You also answered the second question. The second question was, how might it help us to take action? So actually you answered that question also, right? You said it will help us prevent any problem in the future. That's the reason you want to know about the crisis. Yeah. And the third question, now the entire group 1 and group 2 can talk together, is why it is important to know about climate and environment right now. So this question is open to all of you, group 1 and group 2. So tell me now, why it is, do you think it is important to know about all this right now?
Ma'am,
Yes.
like I gave the example of 2001 or 2 earthquake. After that, in Ahmedabad, again a earthquake happened like in 2005. So in that, it was not that huge, but it was a small shake. And then also everybody in the normal city area just ran out of their houses and stood in the open area just so that they cannot die. So they learned that thing.
All right.
So
So
the
from
earth,
you're talking about from experience they have learned, so that it will save us from the further calamities, is what you're saying, right? Further
yeah.
any calamity will come, we'll have to save ourselves. All right, great. Anybody else wants to go? Alicia, you want
Yes,
to answer
ma'am.
this?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah. Yes, Arul, go ahead.
uh, like at least 2 or 3 months ago, I'm not like remember. Yeah, but recently there was also an earthquake in Japan. Some people think that if you are inside the house, you might be safe, and some people think that if you're outside the house, like you and something could fall from outside, some tree twig or something. So it's like people they think something else. So it's important to do it now. Like last time, if nothing happened to you, so that there is a like you don't know anything can happen. So it's better to do it now and so that you stay safe.
Okay, so we don't know about it. These are very unpredictable situations. So that's the reason it's important to know about the. You all can go on mute now. There is some sound, a lot of sound is there. Yeah. So we have to be prepared. Yeah, we don't know. With so many crises happening, so many disease spreading, the idea is to be prepared to face these challenges. So, like both of you said, Aral and Mitraj, that's the reason it's really important right now to know about it. Um, Now, see, uh, can you all go on mute? Aral, can you go on mute? Yeah. So now, if you ever had to draft a message to someone, okay, to help you or to find a solution, who would you draft a message to? If you ever had a message for change that's happening now, and you want to give some message about about the things you have been speaking about, that you do not want these things happening, you want to stop these kind of devastation, so who would you send the message to? Yes, Alicia, go ahead.
I would send it to the government or the president.
That's great. So now what I want you to do, see, it's all up to you. Alicia chooses to send this to the president or the government, but you can choose any audience, because climate change affects all of us, right? Does it only affect Alicia or only Sonal? No. If I throw garbage outside my house, it's not that only my locality is going to get affected. Ultimately, everybody is going to get affected, because if there is a change, there will be a big change. There'll be a climate change. The temperatures keep increasing every year, right? So these changes, if we are not serious about it, this is going to impact everybody, not just you and me. All right. So you can choose your audience. I'm going to give you 5 minutes, and you have to write. Okay, you have to write a message. Uh, you have been speaking about, from the last 45 minutes, you spoke about the problems, you spoke about solutions yourself. Now I want you to write a tiny message. It's up to you. You can type here in the message box. If you're comfortable, you can write it and share it here. You can show it to me like this. It's all up to you. Write a message to someone you feel can solve, or to someone you feel who can change things, or to some, or you, or maybe you just want to give a message to create an awareness. Okay, so either you are,
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes, Arul, yes.
Here, when there is an earthquake, the message comes like there is an earthquake in Japan. Like in the phones, everywhere the message comes. Like the mobile, like kind of a message. It like starts playing that there is an earthquake. So I like, is it like the people they could send the message before the earthquake comes so that everybody can get safe.
Yeah. Yes, Arul, that's good, because you are intimating the people before so that they are careful. But now, yeah, I am talking about you are writing a tiny message. So maybe this message that you've written, you can write to authorities that this is what you want to be, this is what action you want to take, right? So you all understood the task. You're writing a message either to somebody who can change, or you're writing a message for the public to create an awareness. So time starts now. You have 3 to 5 minutes. Draft a tiny message. Either you can type it, or you can write it and show me in a paper. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so all of you are done. Okay, now I'll ask you all to read your messages. Who's going first? Who would like to go first? Yes, Alicia. Great. Go first, Alicia.
So I will send my message to the government.
Okay, great.
Dear government, please make sure that everybody knows about climate change, because it is very dangerous and millions have died because of this very reason.
All right.
So please make sure that one class at least in every school once a week is about climate change.
Who's going next? Excellent, Alicia. That was beautiful. Beautiful letter to the government. Excellent.
Thank you.
So proud of you. Who's going next? Who's going next? Come on.
Ma'am, I would like to send a message to the people who tell if there is any climate change or something. So they would tell it before, so everybody will get prepared that there is going to be one. So they're going to maybe like go to a more safer place, or like make some like take their food and everything and pack it so that they can leave when there is one.
All right. That's beautiful, Arul. That's very beautiful, because you want the message to go to people so that they are alert, right? That's beautiful. Ishana, you go next. Ishana says, keep your environment clean. Who is this message to, Ishana? Is it to the people? Mitransh and Arnav, you're not here? All right. So, beautiful messages, all of you. You have summarized it pretty well. Now, I'm going to do a quick activity before we wrap up. So, see here on the screen, I'm going to show you my question, and there is a poll. I'll start a poll here, and you will choose. Okay, you will choose whatever answer you feel, and just you have the poll thing, right? Do you have it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So if you can see the poll, I'll show the question to you, and once you are ready, just write the choose the correct answer. Okay. Now you will you can spend some time reading because you have to read here a little bit. Is the quiz clear? Now the poll is here. You choose the answer. Are you getting the option to choose? Okay, I got one response from Alisha. Good, Alisha. Got from Sonal. Great. Quick, 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 quick. Just 30 seconds is all you get. Come on. Arnav, Mitransh. I think Mitransh has lost connection. Only 2 of you have answered. I'm waiting for others.
Ma'am?
Prerit, I didn't see you in the beginning.
Ma'am, ma'am, I have joined 10 minutes before, ma'am. I got one current issue, ma'am.
All right, Prerit. So I think we will send you, or maybe we'll the things. I don't know, because you would have missed a lot, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, don't worry, Prerit. If you can answer these, you answer. I'm waiting the answer from others as well. Okay, so I'm just going to publish this. Most of you have chosen A. So I'm excited that you find it very exciting. All right. Um, Good that you want to learn about climate change, because you know we are all going to be victims in some or the other way, and it's like most of you said, it's good to be prepared, right? So are we ready for the next question? Okay, here is the next question, and I'm going to present another poll for you so that you can choose your answer. Sonal has answered. Alisha has answered. Great. Waiting for others. Ishana has answered. Okay,
It's gone, ma'am.
it's gone, no? Yeah, suddenly it's gone. Okay, most of you have answered. Great. So I see, you see, none of these answers are wrong, all right? It's just about how you feel about it. Okay, it's fine, absolutely fine to feel anything. Now I present the next question. Here is your next question, and I'll put the poll now. Um, Excellent. Everybody has different choices and different views, and it's very personal. Why it excites you? It's very personal. So again, there's nothing wrong or there's nothing right. I think we can stop here, and we have crossed the time. But I guess I had a wonderful participation from all of you. I'm really happy. All of you participated so well, and all of you said so many things that you want to talk about, the climate and other things. Excellent work on the message as well. If you think about any more message and you want to write, you know, uh, do write do write to me whenever you want. You tell me what else as a message you would like to give, to the government or to the people. But whatever you drafted now was beautiful. So I'm very proud of all of you, that all of you have joined the class and you did an excellent job. Okay, so with that we will wrap up. When we meet, we'll recap all this again, and you have learned a lot of things, and you are actually aware of a lot of things. So I'm very proud of you already. So good job, all of you. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful Sunday. All right. Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Thank
Bye,
you.
ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye bye.